Hey there, welcome back to the blog. If you're a financial advisor or a architect or an interior designer, if you are a baker, if you own a restaurant or a clothing store, you're a photographer or a videographer, if you freelance in any way whatsoever, this is a wonderful blog for you to pay attention to. Today we're going to talk about the number one mistake that small business owners make that leads to their ruin, and that mistake is believing that their technical ability is going to save them. It won't. In all likelihood, if you're a small business owner, you didn't go to school to learn how to run a business. You went to school for something else entirely, and you were probably somebody's employee. You were somebody's employee, you really enjoyed the work and you were really good at it, and you saw an opportunity or somebody offered you the opportunity and you took it. You hung out your shingle, and lo and behold, you're in the buckle business. However, you've quickly discovered that simply being good at making belt buckles is not enough to guarantee your success. So, mistake number one, believing in the first place that your technical ability is enough. Mistake number two is not believing in process and systems. The mindset that you have to adapt is a mindset of a franchise, okay? I want you to pretend literally, even though this isn't the case, that you want to open 50 more businesses exactly like yours right across your country. To open the second one, right now you have the first one, to open the second one, you're going to need to hand the new owner a manual that tells them everything that they have to do and exactly how to do it to guarantee the same results time after time as you have done. So a question to ask yourself is, right now, today, can your business exist without you? Or is the success of your business contingent on your participation, on you being there every day to work it? Okay, and if the answer is no, my business could not succeed or exist or continue to exist without me, then there you go. That's where you're at in the evolution stage here. You're still in infancy. Mistake number one, believing in your technical ability. Mistake number two, not believing in process and systems. Mistake number three is believing in people before systems. So most entrepreneurs, what they do is they're somebody else's employee, they like the work, they're good at it, they hang out their shingle, now they're in business, then they get busy and they don't say, whoa, I'm busy. I better sit down and document how I do everything because that's boring. What they do instead is they say, I better hire this guy or this gal and get her in here working with me. And they give them no structure or anything. But maybe they hire a ringer and that person just intuitively knows how to do their job. Do you see the trouble here? The trouble is that when you hire exceptional people, you're hiring exceptional people. They're usually ambitious. They could leave you. Your business is now vulnerable to maverick talent. That exceptional person isn't going to document how they're exceptional. They're just going to be exceptional. You need to, see mistake number two, hand every person you hire a manual. And you got to tell them how to do their job. Now you might think, okay, I see some of the logic in that, but I'm uncomfortable with, say, thinking of my business as a franchise like McDonald's. Because what makes my business unique and special and wonderful is the personal touches that I put on things and that I want my staff to put on things. I agree. You're not, and I advocate for people to do more human work, but what you need is you got to give your staff structure. You got to give them structure so that they can be allowed to bring the human aspect of their personality and of their desire to help and make an impact for your clients to the front, like to the table. Think about frontline staff in a hotel. When they say to you, I'm sorry, our policy is this. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Give them a manual, tell them how to do their job, but then allow them the creativity to step up. But for now, where should you be focused? What should you be thinking about? You should be answering this question. What's your technical ability? Okay, what is it you know how to do? Okay, number two, so what? What business are you really in? How do other people benefit from your technical abilities? What business are you really in? Okay? And how do you do it? And when you get to how do you do it, that's when I want you to start documenting everything you do. How do you do it? Everything, my friends. How do you answer the phone? Start at the very beginning. You're going to franchise this. In the morning, I show up before business hours and all the lights are off. I open the door. I step inside. I turn on the lights. Then what do you do? When do you check your email? When do you check the mail? When do you respond? How do you run a client meeting? How do you welcome a guest? All of these things need to be documented as though they can be duplicated so that finally when you build your team, you're building a team that's going to win. Anyhow, as always, it really is lovely to have your attention. And thank you so much. It's a privilege to get to chat with you. We do enjoy it, and we hope you do as well. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye now.